I'm going to do a reading today from Thich Nhat Hanh. Peace is Every Step. He's a Buddhist monk, and this is a lovely book, by the way. If you just want a bedside, you want to read one little short passage that's kind of, you know, calming and maybe Buddhist psychology inspired, I think it's a beautiful book to own. And I'm going to read an excerpt called Transforming Feelings today. Okay, so the first step in dealing with feelings is to recognize each feeling as it arises. The agent that does this is mindfulness. In the case of fear, for example, you bring out your mindfulness, you look at your fear, and you recognize it as fear. You know that fear springs from yourself and that mindfulness also springs from yourself. They are both in you. They're not fighting, but one is taking care of the other. The second step is to become one with the feeling. It is best not to say, "Go away, fear, I don't like you, you are not me." It is much more effective to say, "Hello, fear, I see you, how are you?" Then you can invite the two aspects of yourself, mindfulness and fear, to shake hands as friends and really become one. Doing this may seem frightening because but because you know that you are more than just your fear, you need not be afraid. As long as mindfulness is there, it can chaperone your fear. The fundamental practice is to nourish your mindfulness with conscious breathing to keep it there, alive and strong. Although your mindfulness may not be very powerful in the beginning, if you nourish it, it will become stronger. As long as your mindfulness is present, you will not drown in your fear. In fact, you begin transforming it the very moment you give birth to awareness of it in yourself. The third step is to calm the feeling. As mindfulness is taking good care of your fear, you begin to calm down. Breathing in, I calm the activities of my body and mind. You calm your feeling just by being with it, like a mother tenderly holding her crying baby. The fourth step is to release the feeling, to let it go. Because of your calm, you feel at ease, even in the midst of fear, and you know that your fear will not grow into something that will overwhelm you. When you know that you are capable of taking care of your fear, it is already reduced to the minimum, becoming softer and not so unpleasant. And lastly, the fifth step is to look deeply at what you find. You look deeply into that baby of yours, your feeling of fear, to see what is wrong, even after the baby has stopped crying and after the fear is gone. You cannot hold your baby all the time, and therefore you have to look into him to see what is the cause of this wrong. By looking, you will see that you will be able to help transform this feeling.